2025 has been a phenomenal year for big 1-ounce silvers, right? We started with the uncirculated Eagle Privy on the Silver Eagle. Then we're into this beautiful USA 250 Armed Services program for the Army, the Navy, and then the Marine Corps. We have the Laser Privy that came out as well. All these big, beautiful 1-ounce silvers. They announced San Francisco is no longer going to be making the Proof Silver Eagle. Another one in line. But the lowest minted coin, the lowest minted 1-ounce silver proof from this year, might surprise you. It's here next. A number of years ago, the U.S. Mint introduced a brand new series. It was called American Liberty. And it was a 1-ounce silver proof struck with the same planchant as the Silver Eagle. And the idea was the different looks and feel of Lady Liberty. So we started out with the ethnicities of American Liberty, right? So we had a coin for a couple of years, and the idea was to change through the different cultures in this country. But they decided to change that into the themes of liberty. So you might remember the bucking bronco a couple of years ago. That was the American Liberty series. Last year was that big giant tree, right? The tree of life, basically. This year, this is the image. And they're getting a little bit more artsy as they've gotten in, but the theme of liberty is as strong as ever. This year's theme, outright and simple, is the sunflower and the bee. And the whole concept with the design is to show the stewardship necessary to maintain liberty. Both parties need each other in this particular case to make the overall work. And then the reverse is just one of the craziest looking, beautiful, modern-esque eagles I've seen on a U.S. coin in a long time. Where I was going earlier in my conversation is the fact that the uncirculated privy mark with the eagle on it had 500,000 made earlier this year. The Army, the Navy, the Marine Corps, and the Laser Privy, all the special proof coins of this year, have 100,000, and every one is sold out. Every one of them. This particular issue also sold out. But the number was not 100,000, it was 60,000. That's where everything changes. Now, the choices tonight are twofold. The original government packaging, which is only $149.95, and we also have a very limited number of beautiful, perfect 70s NGC style. $349.95. Now, if you look at the Army, the Navy, the Laser, the three that are out there right now, and the Proof Silver Eagles, can you touch any of those for under 300? Can you touch any of those under 570? This one's rarer. This one, there are fewer, significantly fewer made. 60,000 to 100,000. So you expect the exact opposite on the price structure. Here's the other part that I love. Numbers. The coin you're looking at in 70 right now. There are only 5,629 of them certified by NGC in 70. That's less than 10%. The Army I mentioned, the first of the USA 250 on our service, 20,602. 20%, double. And as I referenced, can you find any of those coins in 70 for under $500? 5,000 to 20,000, 349 to 500 or more. It's just a crazy value. Oh, and by the way, the coin is outright special. The design is gorgeous. They did a great job. The last couple of years, they've really brightened up the series. Artistic interpretations of liberty. the bucking bronco, the tree this year, the big giant sunflower with the bee. Again, stewardship to maintain liberty. Simple and clean. Here's another one to throw at you. Remember the very first Privy Mark Silver Eagle? That was 2020, the V75. They make 75,000 of those. Can you find a coin in OGP for under 300? And can you find a 70 for under 800? Again, this one, this series, the American Liberty series as a whole, significantly rarer. This coin this year is the coin. It's not going to be in the running. It already has beaten everything around it, slaughtered it. The mintage figures are set and they're all sold out. 60 to 100, it's an obvious one. Then you start going into the numbers in 70, and they're tiny. 5629 compared to 20,602 on the Army, and I expect very similar numbers on the Navy. It was just released, so those numbers are forthcoming. Over the next 4 to 6 weeks, we'll have a good look and feel, but does anybody think they're not going to be similar? So the story is the right in front of our face coin, just not registered thereof. Guys, give me a 1 minute clock. Actually, shorten it to a 30-second clock, guys. I got a few more OGPs, but I'm almost out of 70s. My competition, yeah, you've seen those for $199 to $229 on the OGPs. And you've seen them for what? $399 to $499. But those at $399 are sold out. So our number at $349 tonight, with all the information we just talked about, that's why it's going to sell out as well. Just a great piece. So if you're looking at the big 1 ounce silver proofs from this year, there are going to be 5 of them. Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Laser Privy, and you cannot forget the 2025 American Liberty. Of them all, this is the rarest. Of them all, this is the one with the smallest number of 70s known, yet they're affordable. That's just a great combination.